What's up, guys? Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. I sure appreciate it. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of football season. That is my goal. So y'all be sure to hit that subscribe. So Saturday, 7:30. We have Georgia versus Missouri. In Missouri. Now, I believe Georgia will go in this game and defeat Missouri. Missouri, they're not playing all that well. And they don't look good on neither side of the ball. The Georgia's offense is most likely going to be without Kenny McIntosh, as he got injured in the Kent State game. He's got I guess what they're calling a thigh bruise. So I doubt we will see Kenny McIntosh. And if we do see him, it's probably going to be sparingly. So look to see Kendall Milton and Dejon Edwards most of the game, which Kendall Milton will probably wind up being the starting running back for this game if Kenny McIntosh don't go. Now, Georgia cannot come out and play the way they did against Kent State. If they do play the way they played against Kent State, they could get upset, and Missouri could beat them. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen. Georgia isn't losing to Missouri. Georgia has the better offense, and they have a better defense. And I'm sure after last weekend, I'm sure Kirby Smart had a lot to say to these coaches and these players. And I'm quite confident that Kirby Smart woke these players up, and they're going to be ready to play. And they will go out and play. Now, the main player on the offensive side of the ball for Missouri that Georgia's cornerbacks are going to have to watch and keep contained is their wide receiver, Luther Burden the third or second, whatever he is. But I know Luther Burden, which he was a 5-star recruit coming out of high school, and he was one of the best players in the country, and everybody was going after him. They will have to make sure they watch him wherever he lines up. Now, he does play special teams and returns punts. But Georgia is going to dominate on both sides of the ball. Now, what I want to see from Georgia is that defensive line start getting more pressure to the quarterbacks. They haven't done that in the past 3-4 games. They need to start getting pressure on the quarterback. Which I will take that back. They did get pressure to Spencer Rattler against South Carolina. The offensive line. Can they actually come out with a game plan to open up holes and get to the second level for these running backs to run through to gain more yards? Their running game has not been too impressive this year. Now, we don't have the same running backs as we used to, like the Nick Chubbs, Sony Michel's, Todd Gurley, DeAndre Swift, and so forth. We just don't have that type of running backs this year. The James Cooks, Zamir White. Now, not saying our running backs ain't capable of breaking long runs, but the offensive line needs to get better at getting to the second level and blocking for these running backs. Don't hardly have nothing bad to say about the receivers. The receivers play lights out every game. Now, should Ladd McConkey, should he play this game? Or should he be benched for somebody else? Another receiver. He caused 2 turnovers against Kent State, which led to points. He muffed a punt, which Kent State recovered, scored off of. He fumbled the ball, which Kent State recovered and scored points off of. Should he play this game, or should Kirby Smart and his coaching staff bench him? Stetson Bennett has really impressed me this year. He's a lot better than last year. But he's got to do a lot better with the football. Now, he threw an interception against Kent State. That can't happen against Missouri. He is going to have to be a lot smarter with the football. He cannot throw it in double coverage like he did last weekend. When he threw that interception, he threw that ball into double coverage. There was 2 defenders back there. He's got to be more smarter with the football. And I will tell you, Missouri better watch where Brock Bowers is lined up. Is Brock Bowers going to go out for a pass? Or is he going to run around for a handoff and take it upfield? And I'll tell you who I would like to see play more is Oscar Delp. I would like to see this freshman get a lot more playing time. He is almost another Brock Bowers. To me, I would play him more than Washington. More than big Darnell Washington. I think this Oscar Delp is going to be something special. And I think he deserves to be on the field more than what he is. Could we line him, Brock Bowers, and Darnell Washington up on the line? We could. I don't see why we don't. Could we get Arian Smith back this game? Or are they going to hold him out until the Auburn or Tennessee game? Now, Arian Smith has been out all season with an injury. And they say he is almost good to go. Could we see Arian Smith this game? I would like to see another freshman receiver in C.J. Smith. They say he's got burner speed like Arian Smith. That's another freshman I would like to see out there on the field. I don't think Missouri has a chance against Georgia. I'm not saying they're not going to score points. But I think Kirby Smart has woke this team up. And this team's not going to let them score points like they did against Kent State. Or should I say, they're not going to let Missouri score the points that Kent State did against us. This defense and this offense needs to step up tomorrow night. And this game is at 7:30. So y'all be sure to tune in because I am going to live stream this game. Georgia versus Missouri. Do y'all think Missouri has a chance to beat Georgia? Y'all leave some comments down below and let me know what y'all think. This is like I said a while ago, Missouri isn't all that good on neither side of the ball. Now we will have to try to contain Luther Burden, so our cornerbacks have to be on their game. They're going to have to know where he lines up on that field at all times. Now, if our defense can get to their quarterback all night long, they're not going to have a chance to score points. But that's the question. Can Georgia's defense get pressure to their quarterback? Can we shut their quarterback down? Can we shut their running game down? No team has scored in the first quarter against Georgia's defense until last weekend when they let Kent State score a touchdown on them. Can Georgia prevent that from happening tomorrow night? We're going to find out. We're going to find out how well Kirby Smart and this coaching staff prepared these players this week during practice. And somebody asked me, left a comment, asked me if I was saying that Alabama had no chance against Arkansas. To answer that question, no, I didn't say Alabama didn't have a chance against Arkansas. I said Alabama better not go into this game against Arkansas too confident or overconfident or too hyped, because what happened to Georgia against Kent State could happen to Alabama against Arkansas. And if Alabama plays like they did against Texas, against Arkansas, yeah, Arkansas has a chance to beat them. Arkansas has a good defense. They have more sacks than any team right now in college football. And their quarterback isn't no slouch. Alabama is going to have to keep Arkansas's quarterback contained. Does Alabama have the defense to keep their quarterback contained? If he gets out of that pocket, that quarterback can take it to the house. He has the speed. He's got the speed to get long yards. So, to answer that question, no, I did not say Alabama didn't have a chance against Arkansas. So I will go ahead and throw that out there. I do believe Alabama will beat Arkansas, but they're not going to blow Arkansas out. I believe Arkansas will score points on Alabama. Now, I'm not going to get into no score prediction. I'm not going to predict the score. But I know Arkansas will score on Alabama. They have the quarterback. They have a running back. And they have some pretty good receivers. And they have a pretty good offensive line. Y'all be sure tomorrow night I will be doing live stream during the Georgia-Missouri game. So y'all please come join the live stream. I will probably, that game is at 7:30. So I'll probably start my live stream about 7:15, 7:20. closer as a game starts. Georgia's going to win this game. If you think Georgia is going to win this game, leave a Y in the comment section for yeah. Leave an N in the comment section for no. I sure appreciate it. I don't think Missouri has the offense against Georgia's defense. Could we see, and that's another question, could we see Missouri's head coach get fired if they lose against Georgia? Now, Missouri should have beat Auburn. Missouri should have beat Auburn. It shouldn't even went into overtime. But it did. And y'all, Missouri still should have beat Auburn in overtime. But the running back, God knows why he did it, but he stretched the ball out, was holding the ball straight out in front of him, gets to the goal line and fumbles the ball in the end zone, and Auburn recovers it. Surprised Missouri's coach wasn't fired then. If Missouri loses to Georgia, there is a possibility that he could be fired. Not saying this ain't going to be a good game. I think it will be a good game. But I don't think Missouri is going to score 20-something points. I think Kirby Smart has woke this defense up this week during practice. And I think that defense is going to come out and prove and show why teams haven't scored on them in the first quarter or in the first half. Granted, Kent State did, because I think Georgia got shell-shocked when they seen that Kent State could play with them, which Kent State played 3 Power 5 teams already this year, which Georgia was the 3rd. They had played Washington or Washington State, one of the Washington teams, and Oklahoma. And I think Georgia got shell-shocked that game. I don't think they're going to be shell-shocked this game. I think they're actually going to come out and play. I believe the offense is going to step up, and I believe the defense is going to step up. The question is Missouri going to be ready and prepared to play Georgia? That is the question. Not saying they don't have a quarterback. Not saying they don't have a running back. But are they going to be ready and prepared to face Georgia? We will find out tomorrow night at 7:30. I am looking forward to this game and seeing if Kirby Smart woke these players up after last weekend's game. Even though Georgia won last weekend, they still shouldn't have played the way they played. I'm surprised they're even still ranked number one. Did I think they deserved to still be ranked number one after the way they played last weekend? No. I think they should have actually dropped from number one. Possibly even dropped to number 3. And Ohio State and Alabama moved up. But it's out of my control, out of my hands. They decided to keep Georgia at number 1, so they're number 1. Now, I can tell you, if they play the way they did last weekend against Missouri, then I'm going to tell you straight up, they shouldn't be ranked number 1. They should actually drop. So we'll see how Kirby Smart and this coaching staff has this team playing tomorrow night. I appreciate everybody tuning in to my channel and watching my videos. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and share, that thumbs up. It supports my channel. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. Help me out, and let's get to 1,000 subscribers. I sure appreciate it. And like always, y'all have a blessed Friday night. Win, lose, or tie, I'm a Dog fan till the day I die. Go Dogs.